So the next way of actually sticking these two together is by printing off whichever size you're using, the top and the mirror image as well. And what we're going to do is you can actually, if you've not got a light box, which I use, you've got a glass table, shine a torch underneath, you can do that, or you could get a couple of bits of masking tape, pin them together up against the window until you get them over, you can see the light coming through, and you can just marry them up. A little bit of masking tape and then come back to sticking them together. But as I say, I've got a light box here, and what I'm going to do is take the first one. Let me just plug that in. There's my light box, and as you can see the design, it stands out. And when you turn it over, you can still see the design exactly where it is, and that is going to stick over the top. And because you can see the underside, you can line those up perfectly and stick them together. Now the way I stick them together is just to use a little bit of PVA glue. I'm just going to put a little bit on a scrap of paper here, and then I've just got a brush, and you only need a thin layer, and you're just going to, you can just go around the edges if you want. You don't want too much because then it'll wrinkle too much, but you can still put it between a book or something heavy on the top. So I'm putting a very thin layer on both sides of these baubles, as you can see, and then you can stick them together. I'm just going to lay this over the top because I can see, I know exactly where to go, and don't press it down straight away. Give yourself a little bit of wiggling time so you can make sure they really are aligned. And when they're completely over the top of each other, from the middle of each one of these baubles, just press outwards. So you're pressing them down, but you're also pushing in the air bubbles that may occur. And then you can do the same on the other side, like so. And it doesn't matter which size of bauble you do, you can do that same technique. For example, I've got another one here, and that's the foot of the page, and they've been stuck together like so. Now if you want, then you've got the choice of cutting this out, leaving a border all the way around, or because it's stuck completely, it makes it easier to cut out right up to the edges.